I guess I'm live. Give it a couple seconds. I'll see if anybody's on here. Sorry guys, I said I was going to be on at 7 o'clock and I had some technical difficulties. Every time I would try to come on, it kept saying that I wasn't eligible, which I knew wasn't true because I had 1,000 subscribers. And long story short, I had to look into it and enable live streaming and stuff until I figured it out. So anyway, I'm just gonna actually answer some Christmas questions tonight, and if more people get on, we can chat, we can see you guys how you would answer the questions, and if not, this will just be a video that you guys can play back. But since I didn't advertise much and it was kind of spontaneous, I didn't want to just be on here and just talk to myself. So let me see here if I can figure out how to, let's see. I think I have that right. Okay. So yeah, I'll just get started, and if anybody new comes on, just say hello. I'd love to talk to you guys. So the first Christmas question that I have is, do you dress up for Christmas or do you wear your pajamas and comfy clothes? For me, I like to pretty much dress up for Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day, comfy clothes for sure. My favorite alcoholic beverage. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, wine for sure. I love any type of like fruity, sweet wine. I like to make mimosas, of course. I like to mix my champagne and my orange juice. And I'm trying to think what else. Not really a beer drinker. Mixed drinks, all that's perfectly fine. Next, let's see. Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? I would say Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, is great. You get to be with family. And I mean, I don't know. I just feel like Christmas Eve is better because, you have that anticipation waiting up for Christmas, and you're all excited about, not having to go to work the next day and to celebrate. And Christmas Day, you're already kind of like, oh, it's going to be over soon. And I don't know. I mean, kind of a really dumb question to ask because both days are great, but definitely Christmas Eve, I guess, for me. Number 4. Have you ever made a gingerbread house? Yes, I have. Never on my own. Not growing up as a kid, we never made them. But at work, we had a gingerbread contest. And what we would do is we would, have pretty much, I think it was like an hour to actually build the gingerbread house at work. We would be in like teams like 4 or 5 people. And we would know about it in advance, so we would come up with like a theme that we were going to do. And we would be able to hot glue it, like cheat a little bit so that it would, give us a little bit of a head start. And then we would just, have that hour then to like, work on our gingerbread house, any type of little characters or embellishments or things that needed to go around the house. And this past year, we did, it was like a dog theme. So we had like a dog house and fire hydrants and like little animals, and not everything had to be edible, but it was supposed to just be like a dog Christmas party. And I personally thought that it came out really cute, but we did not win, unfortunately. It's a really, really tough competition. I work in an environment that is very creative. So the competition is just like out of control. Like the things these people come up with is just unreal. And then this year we thought we were going to be able to do it again, but we didn't because something with too much drama and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know why making a gingerbread house would cause drama, but I guess, just like the competition and stuff like that, people, they just thought it would be better if we didn't do it this year. So that was kind of sad. Next question. What is the weirdest Christmas gift that you have ever received? Let me think. Christmas gift that was the weirdest. Okay, so probably like 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not gonna call out and say, which relative gave me this, but so I opened up my presents from this person, and this person's like notorious for not like giving kind of like weird gifts and stuff, but this one kind of like took the cake for me. So I opened up the gift, and when I did, it was a Sony Walkman, like the disc player from like, late 1990s, early 2000s. And yeah, but we're talking like 2016 or 17, I was receiving this gift now. Like it was already in the packaging still. So I don't know. Like, I don't know where the heck that this person got this from, or like why they thought it was relevant. Oh, hey, we got somebody on here. Hey, don't quit your daydream. How are you tonight? I'm just answering Christmas tag sort of questions. I wasn't just talking to myself. I was having a lot of trouble getting onto here because it kept saying that I wasn't eligible for live streaming and stuff yet, but I got it to work, so we're here. But yeah, if you guys, anybody that's on here wants to ask any Christmas related questions, I would definitely love to answer them. Let's see what else is on here. Sure I did it right. But anyway, yes, a Sony Discman, Walkman, whatever you want to call it. Getting that like 2 years ago was a very strange gift, and I'm keeping it though because it's sealed in the packaging, and someday that might be worth a lot of money. Let's see. Favorite winter accessory, scarf or a hat? Oh, hat, hands down. I mean, you guys have probably seen a lot of my videos, me wearing a hat, especially when they have like balls on the top, more sparkles, glitter, anything like that. I love it. My favorite hats are by Betsey Johnson, and I always like seem to get 1 or 2 of them every year for Christmas, so I have quite the collection. Have you ever had a white Christmas? Hey, Shelly, how are you? Yeah, I know I didn't really advertise much today. It was kind of like an impromptu thing, so I don't really have many of these on here yet, so I kind of do feel like I'm talking to myself, but yeah, I'm doing good. We had our work Christmas party today, so had a little extra free time because it got out early, and so I just thought I'd come on here and answer some Christmas questions. Let's see. What else do I have on here? Oh, the question I was answering, it was, have you ever experienced a white Christmas? And yes, for sure. Living here in Pennsylvania, it snows a lot. Yeah, like it's usually by this time of year we have like I've had a couple good snowstorms at this point, and we haven't really most of the time that it snowed so far, we pretty much just got like a couple flurries and then like it melted really quick, so like no actually like accumulating snow. It's actually more like rained, I would say. Hey Alicia, how's it going? Oh, yes, definitely. I knew you would definitely know, Shelly. The people here, like, when it snows, like, they're really accustomed to knowing how to drive in it. But, like, I know I went down to Georgia for vacationing a couple times, and they told me, like, when they get a little bit of snow there, that they pretty much have, like, a heart attack and nobody knows how to drive. And, like, the smallest little bit, people are getting in car wrecks, and it's just like crazy. Fighting a nasty. Oh, that sucks. Sucks so bad. Ear infections are like the worst. In Louisiana too. Yeah. It's just, oh, I know. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I'm actually pretty scared to drive in the snow. Like, you would think, like, living here for so long and dealing with it that I wouldn't be. But I've been in, like, 2, like, pretty bad car accidents that were snow related. So I don't know, it just never gets easy. Like, I'm always, like, paranoid. Like, if I know it's gonna be slippy, like with ice, or I know it's even just gonna like snow a couple inches, like I just want to stay home. Like, I don't want to deal with it. And luckily my work is like pretty good. Like, they'll just be like, no, don't worry, like, you know, don't worry about killing yourself, it's just not worth it. So, you know, can't really complain about that. But I don't know. We have like where I live, we have street parking, and every time it snows, the plow trucks come along and, you know, they keep pushing the snow over. Yeah, definitely. Ice is no joke. I don't care if you have an SUV or what. If you're gonna slide, you're gonna slide. It don't matter if you have 4-wheel drive, nothing. It's just not a good situation. But getting back to the whole like snow plow thing, I will like go out and I will pretty much like dig out my parking spot because I don't have a garage, and I will dig it out for like an hour and a half, and then as soon as I'm done shoveling, the plow truck will just come right along and just push all of the snow like right on top of my car. And like, you just like look at them and want to cry because you're like, I just spent all that time shoveling and now you're just gonna, ugh, I don't know. Yeah, what does it say? What's your feeling? Oh, on shoveling? Oh my God, I hate shoveling. Like, my house is a corner house, and it just, because you guys have seen videos, it has like a wraparound porch. So there's so much to shovel. And like, I mean, I know I could have it worse. Like, people have driveways and all that stuff, but like, I don't know. Like, but again, like my back's broke, and kids used to like come around and they would pay you, or you would pay them, I mean, like $20, and they would shovel your whole sidewalk. But like, kids just don't want to do that anymore. Hey, the Panda Clan, how's it going? Yeah, Shelly, I mean, snow's great, but the shoveling is the worst. I'm sure you can relate. I'm sure you had your share of it while you're here. Or were you too young to really shovel? I'm Mexican. Yeah, I mean, we don't really we don't really have too many people willing to work around here. Like, it's quite sad actually. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. What? Anyway. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm trying to think what other questions I didn't answer on here. It says, have you ever gotten photos with Santa Claus? Well, yes, of course I did when I was a kid, and I probably cried in like almost every picture. What is this? Yeah, like, it's definitely nice, Alicia, like when it's going to snow, like, I don't know. You have this like anticipation when you're a kid, because you know you're gonna like possibly have off the next day from school, so you get all excited about it and stuff. But now it's like, you're just like, oh, I have to go to work. What's this? Is an 18-wheeler car. Oh my gosh, yes, I know. The tractor trailers, oh my God, they're terrifying. Outside your house. Anyway, so if you guys hear any noise, it's my dogs. They are like crazy barking and growling in there. Okay, have you finished your Christmas shopping? Kind of. I'm coming to, is this like spam or what? I guess I gotta get you guys to be on here as moderators for me, huh? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I totally think I just did. I have no idea. Yeah, he's like telling me he's coming to my house with a what? I have no idea what is going on. I see when you're on a lot, Shelly, you got a lot of crazy ones saying stuff about telling you to watch videos and all. Yeah, I have no idea. People have way too much time on your hands. At first thought he was asking me if I like to shovel or something with shoveling, and then it just turned into I'm coming to your house with my truck. I have no idea. Anyway, but yeah, back to the Christmas shopping thing. I went, when did I go? I think it was like last Saturday. And I got like 80% of my stuff done, but I still have a little bit yet. I'm just not really sure when I am going to actually be able to go again, because Saturday night I'm going to have a Christmas party here at my house with like a lot of my friends. Some of my mom's friends are going to come over too. And Friday I'll probably have to like cook and bake and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe Sunday, which I like really hate to go then, because you know how like stinking crowded the malls are going to be, and I don't know, just not really feeling the crowds. Hey, not sure how to say that name. So yeah, how about the rest of you guys on here? Have you got your Christmas shopping done? There's another one I had to get rid of. What the heck? Man, I'm really getting the spam tonight, ain't I? Oh my God. This is crazy. Well, that's good. Do you guys have like a lot of kids in your family that you have to shop for? Oh, tell me about it. This is like the first time. Like I thought, you know, I barely have anyone on here, so I wouldn't really have to worry about it. But my gosh. Unbelievable. Anyway. But yeah, I don't have like a lot of kids in my family. Like my dad's side of the family that lives away, there's a couple little kids, but for the most part, like they don't really get up here around Christmas, so I don't have to buy them anything per se. I just send them usually like a card or something like that. Like we don't really like exchange. So yeah, I mean, until I have my own kids someday, shopping's kind of minimal. Yeah. How about it? I just can't, like, I don't understand, like, why people would, like, waste their time, like, just stalking, like, weird things on the internet and, like, putting your 2 cents into it. Like, I wish I had that much time in a day to just, like, waste it and bother people. Like, what do you gain, like, by coming on a live with somebody that you don't even know and, like, threatening them and stuff? Like, they don't even know where I live. So weird. I was supposed to with my niece and nephews. Yeah, that's cool. At least you have some little ones that you can, I don't know. I just feel like it makes Christmas more fun when you have kids in the family. Like, I don't know. I just think Christmas is about the kids. Oh, I have a little buddy here. Come here. Say hello. We'll make this live more interesting. Say hello. Yeah, see the camera? He wants to be in the videos all the time. He runs around, jumps up, tries to get attention. And then when I actually put him in front of the camera, it's like, no, Mom, I'm just going to lick you. Say hello. The kisses. Oh. Say hi. All right. Now you guys go play. I'll go back through some of these questions, guys, and see what your answers would be. What's this? Oh, cool. Hi, Ingrid. How are you? Yeah, he is camera shy, but you won't know it. He, like, jumps and licks everyone. He's, like, the worst watchdog ever. But yeah, the first question I had asked in these Christmas tag questions were PJs or comfy clothes for Christmas, or do you guys dress up? My answer was I dress up for Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day, I'm all about like the lounge pants and, you know, sweatshirt. I just want to be comfortable. PJs, definitely. Yeah. Do you wear Christmas PJs or just regular ones? People do like the whole like Christmas pajama theme with their family, and little kids and dogs and everything got the matching outfits. I can't really say much because I did too last year. I was like, what could I do for my Christmas party that would be cute? Because I actually had a Christmas theme, like PJ themed party last year. So I bought little Christmas PJs for the dogs and we matched. Just on Christmas Eve. Yeah. I know, I feel like that getting pressing really, like, I don't know. Church, I always feel like I have to dress up. Love PJs and Christmas. Yep, definitely. I saw too, Shelly, you said about ugly sweaters. Yeah, I feel like I have about 6 or 7 ugly sweaters now just from going to different parties and stuff. The newest one I got, I don't think I wore it in a video yet, but it's just like a sweatshirt, and then there's a picture from Friends on it where Ross, when he's dressed up as the holiday armadillo, and then I believe it was Chandler who was dressed up as Santa, and then Monica's in the middle. And it doesn't say anything. I wish it was like, oh, it's the holiday armadillo, but it doesn't say that. But it's self-explanatory. It doesn't have to say anything. The next question on here was, what's your favorite alcoholic beverage during the holidays? Like, what if you could only, well, I won't say if you can only pick one, but for me, it was wine, because I like any type of sweet wine. 70 degrees. Oh, where do you live again? That it was 70 degrees right now? Oh, you're so lucky. It's like 25 here and freezing rain all day long. South Carolina. Yeah, I could see that. So jealous. All you people in the South, like, I don't know. I mean, I get jealous and I say that I would want to live in like the warm climates and stuff, but I don't know. Then I probably would miss the snow. I don't know. Worth a try though. But yeah, getting back to the alcohol. I like any kind of like fruity wines. I love Moscato. I said I make mimosas. I like to do like champagne and orange juice with like a little bit of peach. So good. Yeah, you guys are really lucky. 70 sounds great right about now. Let's see. Yeah, so the next, do you guys have any favorite alcoholic beverages before I move on to the next question here? Actually, do you guys ever make any type of like a punch for Christmas, like with or without alcohol? Wine me, please. Yes, wine is definitely, I don't know. It makes me tired anymore though. I used to be able to drink it a lot, and I feel like after about 3 glasses, I'm like, okay, I'm done. Do you just like sweet or dry wine better? Oh, pina coladas, yeah. I have one relative that whenever you would go to his house, he always would make like any type of like a frozen drink. Oh, that's okay, hon. Yeah, oh my gosh, you guys that are all doing Vlogmas, God bless yous, and these videos every single day. I don't know how you do it. But I hope you have a good night. Thanks for joining. Let's see. But anyway, yeah, so this relative, he'd always make really good like frozen drinks. He'd have like banana daiquiris, strawberry daiquiris, pina coladas, and they were just so amazing. So then he inspired me, and like 2 years ago, I bought one of those Margaritaville mixers that do like the frozen drinks, like margaritas, daiquiris, all that sort of thing. And I don't know, like I thought I was gonna use it all the time, and it was like kind of an investment. It was like $200, I believe, and I've used it a couple times to make like wine slushies, but I haven't really like made any actual like daiquiris or margaritas yet. So I guess I gotta get on the ball and start doing that. I don't know, but all right. Do you guys like Christmas Eve or Christmas Day better? My answer was Christmas Eve. Just because I like, the anticipation of like knowing that tomorrow's Christmas, you have the day off, you get to be with family. I feel like Christmas Day, you just kind of like it's nice and it's relaxing and stuff, but then you're just like, oh, it's all gonna be over, and then I gotta go back to work, and I don't know. It just makes you kind of sad. But I did take the day after Christmas and the one after that off too, like as part of like my PTO time at work. So I guess I really shouldn't complain. Ingrid, you are a Christmas Eve fan too? Shelly was, what do you prefer, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? Oh, to your ex, huh? How's that going? Yeah, it's kind of weird for me too, because like I've had a boyfriend the past 4 years, so this is like my first Christmas that we're not together, and I'm not going to his house because we broke up a few months ago. So I don't know, it's just gonna be a bit different, but the holidays, like, I don't know, they just come and go so fast. Yes, Christmas Eve. That's what I figured all of your answers would be. The next question was, yeah, definitely. I like to just lay around and, you watch movies, eat, all that stuff. Have you guys ever made a gingerbread house? For me, I was trying to, like, I was saying before you guys all came on, I've never made like a gingerbread house like at home, like with my family and stuff. I don't know, my mom just never like did any of those like traditional type things. I mean, growing up, we baked cookies, but we never did a gingerbread house. And the past couple of years at work, we've had a contest where you build a gingerbread house, and it's like a competition. And we did like a dog theme this past year where we built a dog house, and everything didn't have to be edible, and we like glued little dog bones on it and stuff, and we made a fire hydrant, and it was really, really fun to make. But I work for a photography studio, kind of, I guess you would call it, for clothes. I won't say on here like which clothing company I work for, but I work in this photo studio, and they take the pictures, and then like I edit the clothes and stuff like that. So like every single person that I work with is just like really creative. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh my god. I know, that's like crazy. Hey Brandy, how's it going? So glad you guys could come. And it's like my first live, so I'm like really like, oh, I don't even know what to talk about. So I at least like made some questions in case I was sitting here by myself and like, just talking to the camera. But yeah, so we did this gingerbread thing for like the last couple years at work, and they decided that they just weren't going to do it again this year because they said it was just like too much drama, and people were fighting because it was like a contest and stuff, and I don't know. It was fun though. Yeah. Yeah, Brandy, you missed it. We had some spammers already, some good ones, like one threatening me, and yeah, good times. Let's see. Yeah, crazy, right? We were talking about like snow shoveling, and this guy like told me he was gonna come to my house with an 18-wheeler and crash into my house. Isn't that what he said? Something crazy like that? Yeah. Very, very weird. We blocked him. We're good. Let's see. Next question on here. What is the weirdest or like most terrible Christmas gift that you've ever received? I know, I was getting to the point like where I was like getting scared. Should I like look out like my windows and see if there's like some creeper outside with this big 18-wheeler truck? Ugh, porcelain doll. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them. Them and clowns, like any type of like creepy doll. Yeah, that is pretty terrifying. My answer that I had said was one of my family members, um, your mom did. Yeah, the weirdest gift I got, like this family member literally like, gave me like 5 or 6 different gifts, and they were all kind of like weird and like things I wouldn't want, but I would never have the heart to tell her that. So I go and I open up the last gift. Now you gotta think about this. So this was like 2 years ago, I would say. I open up the packaging and it's a Sony Discman, like the Walkman style, brand new in the packaging. Now, given this family member is older, so she's like not really down on like technology or anything like that, but I have no idea where she got it, how long she had it probably stored in her house. It was just like one of those like re-gifted items. But I opened it up and I was just like in shock, like I didn't even know what to say. I was just like, "Oh, thank you." Like I don't know. It's just like, what the heck? Like, where did you find this? Like, I mean, I don't know. I said, like, instead of, like, just being, like, mad or weirded out by it, I literally just kept it because I was like, someday that might be worth money. Brand new, sealed in the packaging. Like, pass it down to my kids maybe someday. But I was just like, where? Where in the heck did you possibly get this? I don't know. But anyway, so how about anybody else? Anybody else get any weird gifts? Porcelain dolls, Sony Walkmans, anything else? You guys could answer if you think of anything. The next question was, do you, like for winter accessories, are you more of like a scarf person or hat? Oh, figures. Still says it's okay for me. So I guess I'm not off yet. But yeah, I picked a hat. I always love to wear different hats. I like the kinds like with the balls on the top, and I said I usually buy a couple every year from Betsy Johnson. She usually has like really cute ones. The one I had in my tag video, I believe that one was one of hers too, but it's like all sparkly and that it has 2 different balls. Love them. Oh, that sucks. Let's see. Oh, a Christmas movie convention. Well, how did I find out about that? Oh, jeez. Yeah, the Christmas convention, I think I saw it on Facebook, I believe, like an advertisement. And the reason that it probably came up for me as an ad is because I go to a lot of like random TV show conventions. When I was, well, I shouldn't say when I was younger, probably just like a couple years ago, I was pretty obsessed with the Vampire Diaries, and I would go to conventions that were in New Jersey for that show all the time, and I've met pretty much like the whole cast of that show. And then there were a couple other shows randomly throughout the years, like they would come to New Jersey at this one hotel, so I would get to meet them. And so, like I said, I guess from going to conventions and kind of being in that circle, it just came up because it knew it would be something that I was interested in. And at first, I wasn't really sure if I was going to go. Like, I wanted to meet the people, but it just gets to be so pricey. Like, the tickets to get in aren't that expensive, but till you buy all the different photos and stuff, it adds up. Like, you end up spending like a couple $100s. And I just didn't know, like, with Christmas and the holidays, like, did I want to do that? But I just kept like my eye on it, and I was like looking to see who was coming. And then when I saw that Melissa Joan Hart was going to be there, this one guy that I've worked with for like maybe 3 or 4 years, he always says to me that he loves Melissa Joan Hart and that he would love to meet her. But do I know like of any conventions or things that she goes to? And I said, no, not really. Like none of the shows that I watch, or like she hasn't been in any of the shows that I watch. So, what's this? It's cool. Yeah, it's weird. Like that stuff like that just randomly pops up. And honestly, Brandy, next year you might be able to like go to one because from what I heard, because it did well, they're gonna actually do like three of them and have them like in different cities. So there might be one closer to you. For me, like New Jersey was like 2 hours of a drive, so it wasn't too bad. But anyway, yeah, the whole Melissa Joan Hart thing. Oh, no, that's fine. Thank you for coming on, Ingrid. Really appreciate it. Have a good night. And a Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you. Um, but yeah, so as soon as I saw she was coming, I was like, oh my god, I have to tell him he's gonna want to go, like once in a lifetime thing. So as soon as I told him, he was like, oh, I really want to go. Will you go with me? So he talked me into it. I mean, he didn't have to twist my arm or anything, but I was like, yeah, I'll go. And then I planned on only like getting like 2 or 3 of the pictures. But then like when you get there and you meet them and they're so nice, like you just want to keep spending money. You're like, here, take my money, $30. Here's for one picture, here's for another. And yeah, it just gets kind of crazy. I wish I could have got a couple more, but I'm hoping that maybe next year they'll get a couple more people. Like, I was really surprised that Candace Cameron Bure wasn't there because she's like the queen of the Hallmark Channel. Like, she's in every movie. I'm trying to think. Oh, hey, Raf Kitchen. How's it going? We're talking about the Hallmark Christmas movie convention that I went to. As far as like the people that I met at that, Danica, Danica McKellar, Winnie Cooper from Wonder Years. I wanted to meet her really bad, but she was like, I don't know, like she was very like impersonal. Like she didn't want like anybody to touch her. So, like, where all the other celebs, like, they were literally, like, standing next to you, posing, hugging, and stuff. Like, she sat at a table, and they had a piece of tape drawn onto the table that you were allowed to, like, lean like this, like, onto the tape. Yeah, like crazy. And so it was like just really odd. Like you had to like lean in on the tape and be like, "So, how are you?" And she was like, "Oh, good." And she just wasn't very chatty. Like some of them were really personable, so nice. Like, we're talking to you for at least like 10, 15 minutes, but she just, I don't know, she kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. Like I understand like I mean, we're not celebrities, so we don't know what it's like when you have all those like people kind of like throwing themselves at you and everything. So I like kind of get it, but to like stand like that far distance between somebody, like I don't know. I just felt like I'm paying money to like meet you and you're not really kind of meet me halfway. Like Chad Michael Murray from One Tree Hill. Oh my god, he was so cool. Like he was talking to somebody while he was waiting in line, and when I got up to the line, he just pretty much just like came up and gave me like a full-on hug and was like, "Hey, thank you so much for waiting." And he was just so nice. Like some of them, some like celebs, you just like they're just so down to earth and all. You wouldn't even believe they were famous. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like a big like celebrity stalker. I go to a lot of these things. Like, I just love getting my pictures taken with them and meeting them. It's just so much fun. Do you guys, like, have any favorite shows or, like, celebs, like, that you guys would like to meet? Like, the ultimate one. Like, I don't know. I get nervous. Mark Wahlberg. No, you know what's really funny about Mark Wahlberg? He apparently was at a casino. I guess it was probably last year, and my aunt was sitting there with her boyfriend eating dinner, and he was like a couple tables over eating at the Ruth Chris Steakhouse, and like people were like yelling and making like a big deal and coming up by the table, and they had no idea. Oh yeah, the celebs, yeah. I remember, yeah, I was in that chat too with you guys. You guys were talking about it. But yeah, like she was like, oh, she said to somebody like, who's that over there? And they're like, oh, it's Mark Wahlberg. And so she didn't like knew who he was, but she wasn't that familiar with them. So she was, next day when I saw her, she was like, do you know who Mark Wahlberg is? And I'm like, yeah, like who doesn't? She's like, oh, well, he was eating at the Ruth Chris Steakhouse, like, a couple inches away from us. I'm like, why don't you go get a picture? Yeah, like he's just didn't even care. He's just like casually just like eating and out in the open, didn't even care. Trying to think any other like weird celebrity things I've encountered. Oh, I went to a casino with my mom and my aunt for like a kind of like meet and greet mini performance with Val and Jenna from Dancing with the Stars. Do you guys ever watch that? Do you know who they are? But anyway, they're like, the celeb dancers on Dancing with the Stars, and they both got married to each other. Yeah, well, you remember, Max from Dancing with the Stars. Well, Val's his brother. But anyway, they were at the casino. They did this performance, and then you could, for free, they let you get a picture and meet them and stuff. So I did, and it was so funny because I was just talking to them and I was like, oh, I said, my mom loves your show and everything. She just, she didn't feel like standing in this really long line. Her feet were bothering her and stuff. So, that was that. And we were in the casino then for probably, I don't know, like an hour or so. And we were like getting ready to leave. And as we were walking out, I was walking ahead of her and my aunt. And all of a sudden, I just see Val like walking towards me and he's on his cell phone. And I was like, oh, hey, like, and I waved to him. And he came up and he gave me a hug. And he was like, where's your mom at? And I said, oh, you mean the one I was talking about? I said, oh, she's over here. So he put his arm around me and walked with me around the corner until we saw my mom and my aunt coming. And my mom's just like jaw dropped because she couldn't believe that I was walking with him with his arm around me. And he was just like, oh, I wanted to meet you, and he was talking to her and stuff, and she was like, my mom just like didn't even know what to do. She was like shaking, and she's like, oh, she's like, you're so handsome and all this stuff, and she was like, can I get a kiss? Like, if you met my mom, like, she got balls, like, she will say anything to anybody. And she just said it, and I'm standing there like, just, oh my god, I can't believe she's saying this stuff to him. And you know what though, it worked. Pulled her in, gave her a kiss on the cheek. I mean, I would never have said that. Like, he's getting ready to be married at the time, and I wouldn't have done that. But, then there's my mom, 60 years old, getting kisses and telling these celebs that they're hot and embarrassing me. But it was, I don't know, I have good luck with, like, that sometimes. Like, I'll go to these things and I'll just randomly end up talking and having long conversations with people. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, I'm embarrassed, but at the same time, I'm like, God, you're my hero. Like, I need to get courage like that and just like walk up to these people. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't lead as glamorous of a life as it might appear sometimes, Brandy. I work 90% of the time. And I come home, cook dinner, play with the dogs. But I do keep my eyes open for things like that, whether, concerts, conventions, anything like that. Recently, I had posted the pictures. I went to an O-Town concert and Ryan Cabrera with my friend. And she bought a t-shirt, and if you bought the t-shirt, then you were able to like get your pictures with all of the guys, and it was fun. That was like the second time I've done that, and they're super, super cool. Yeah. Well, I don't know if that was about luck or just dumb being able to wanting to spend money on things, but it was fun. But yeah. Oh, Sam Smith. Was this like after a concert? Or did you like just randomly see him out and about? Second question, where do you find these? Oh, jeez. I don't know. I go on Pinterest sometimes, but like that's not where I get like my main inspiration from. I actually get a lot of inspiration just from watching YouTube. Like some of my like favorite like farmhouse decor, girls on here, like I watch their videos, I see the things that they pick up. kind of inspires me sometimes for ideas. If I go just in like random like country type stores with my mom and stuff, and just the way they have things like set up in the stores and stuff sometimes gives me inspiration as well. But I don't know. I have no interior design background. I went to art school. I went for graphic design. So I've always been creative. I've always liked making things, drawing, crafts, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. And I shop a lot. I admit I go to stores a lot. So I'm always like kind of seeing the newer trends and stuff like that. But yeah. Ooh, yes, your garland was awesome the other night. I didn't get to comment yet. I've been like just kind of playing videos in the background as I've been doing stuff. But I'm definitely going to comment and get caught up. This YouTube life is very stressful when you have like a job, and I don't know. I wish I was like a stay-at-home mom and I could just like devote some extra time to this. Not that they don't have it easy. I mean, I know Brandy, you stay-at-home mom, right? You just stay with the or do you work from home or? Start it over. Yeah, you kind of have to. I mean, yeah, see, you have little ones. But see, like, a lot of these videos I watch, like, they like, manage to, like, film and do all this stuff on nap time. And I'm like, how do you do that? Like, your kids can't nap that long. Like, I feel like I need a couple hours to, like, even just film or come up with an idea. Like, I just don't get it. I mean, I feel like when a lot of the stay-at-home moms, like, they seem to do well with, like, vlogging, just because, like, they can, just kind of film, like, their day-to-day stuff and, like, different things that they do. But other than that, like, even when you made that treat video the other day, like, I don't even know where you guys find the time, because that's, like, a full-time job in itself, and I know I barely have time, and it sucks because by the time I get home now, it's, like, pitch dark, so the lighting in my house is terrible. Like, I think 4 o'clock it starts getting dark here. Like, it's sad. Like, it's so depressing. And then I don't have, like, the best lighting, kits or anything like that. I haven't invested a ton of money into this yet, but it's hard because I feel like the quality and, like, things are just not as good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like once like if my channel gets to the point where I could like put some money into it, but like in the beginning it's kind of hard, so you kind of just have to work with what you got. My dog's actually being quiet. I don't know if I should be suspicious or them for a little so I could do it. Yeah. Yeah. My hours, I think I'm at like 2,900. Yeah, my home tour videos seem to do really good. I thought when I did my fall home tour, I think I got up to like 7,000 on that, like views, and I was like, wow, that's so good. But like your one video, how you said you got like, what was it, like 50-some thousand? That's crazy. And like you just like, how can I duplicate that? How can I do that again? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of... I notice when I do like... Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I feel like when I do like any type of like, DIYs or like any room tours, those videos seem to get like the most watch time just because they're things like that people are searching for. When I do like, if I do like a vlog or I do, any type of like Q&A, stuff like that, not so much, maybe like 100 and some. But what are you gonna do? You have to kind of mix it up. I can't just keep doing room tours all the time either. Like, I'll do stuff like that around for like, as the holidays change and stuff, but I can't do that every couple weeks. I can't seem to give... Yeah, you just wonder, like, what... I mean, at this time of year, you wouldn't think, what was it like it was with baby shower stuff too, right? Yeah. Yep, it's refreshing. Yeah, I know, because it's like I don't want to just keep doing the same thing, and then I'm not really like, you know, a person who does like a ton of cooking and baking, and I don't really want that to be my niche either. So I don't want to like make videos like that and then just like switch back to decorating, because I think it like just screws it up as far as like what YouTube is recognizing as your like niche. Yeah, I know. And yeah, for anybody who does like cleaning videos and stuff, like it just I love watching them, but I don't know how you can just make a channel that's just solely you cleaning like all the time. Like I feel like people would just get sick of seeing your same rooms in your house just constantly being cleaned. Like you're not going to get anything new out of that. So I don't know. I just in the new year, I guess I just really want to kind of just not I kind of want to just stay in the same direction I'm doing, but maybe just do $2.79. Yeah, I was gonna ask you like how that's going, like now that you're one of the first of all of us here to get monetized. Like yeah, I'm just like curious, like in a month with like 1,000 subscribers, like do you even like get anything? I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like I don't know, 20 bucks. I have no idea, but just curious to see how that works. Oh, I know. Crazy. It's crazy to think, like, 1,000 subscribers, and then some of these people have like 400,000, 3 million. Like, I don't know. Like, you just have to put out the right videos that are just gonna really just grab that attention. Hopefully, you'll get another one. Yeah, 279. I mean, what could you buy for 279, right? I mean, you can buy yourself a couple things off the dollar menu. McDonald's, right? Uh, well, I've been on here like, what, 52 minutes? So probably like 5 more. Do you guys have any other questions? I'll try to think if I have any for you guys. Exactly. And then you could use those Dollar Tree items to do a DIY, right? You just put it right back into your channel. You could think of it as an investment. Oh, I'm so tired. Like, we had our work Christmas party today, and it was at lunchtime. Yeah. Yep. I agree. I think it's just going to be a learning experience. We're all going to get better at it as we go. We're going to see what people like more. Yep. But yeah, so my work Christmas party, it was at like 12:30. They had it like around lunchtime. And I don't know, like everybody was like drinking and stuff and getting pretty messed up. And I'm like, oh my God. Viral video. Well, that's cool. Unbelievable. Oh, I want to show you guys my shirt too, because we were all talking about Christmas movies the other day. It says, you sit on a, and I can't show you the bottom, it says Throne of Lies, but it's an elf shirt. Oh, yeah, you totally are taking us out to lunch. Yeah, I guess we need to start getting ourselves like partnered with different people, so we could put like the links to like the different places we're picking things up when we go shopping and stuff like that. The affiliate things, I think they say, are like how you make your most money. It's really not even being monetized through YouTube until you hit a lot of subscribers, obviously. But do you guys get a lot of different people sending you things to like review their products and stuff? Amazon kicked you off. Yeah, we probably have to 80 bucks. That's not too bad, right? You have to start somewhere. Better than $1.75, right? Yeah, that's probably like the best one, definitely, to be in their affiliate thing. Dog's licking my leg. Yeah, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much why I don't really link anything that I got, because I mean, with this little bit of subscribers, I highly doubt that anybody's going to be clicking on anything and buying stuff. But yeah, I get like really weird people like trying to get me to do like, try out their products and stuff. And they'll be like things that are not relevant to my channel at all. Like I got like one from like an Amazon seller who was asking me to review some kind of like tackle bait and different things like that with fishing equipment, and I'm like, why on earth like would you pick me to try to do that? Like I just don't even understand. I'm trying to think what other weird ones. I get a lot of like things to review, like phone chargers and different stuff, but I don't know. I don't really want to get involved with any of that unless it's something that's actually like relevant to my channel, or like what? Alright, now I'm really confused. Oh my god, that's hilarious. And they actually called it that? Like, that's what it said. Well, they have like the Depends and those kind of like undergarments for like when older people like pee their pants, but I've never heard of that for period underwear. So in other words, it's like an adult female diaper. That's terrible. Oh my god. Crazy. Well, I guess I'm probably gonna get off here, guys. I'm gonna shower and do all that fun stuff for work tomorrow, but thank you so much for, especially you three, for coming on so I wasn't talking to myself all night. I really, really appreciate it. Hi, Funny Dog Days. How's it going? Yes, I definitely had fun with you guys too. Hopefully next time I can not do it so like impromptu, and I could actually like for a couple days advertise it so I could get some more people on here. But it was great chatting with you guys. Oh, not too bad. We were just having a little chat on here. Hannah? Oh, hi, Hannah. Nice to meet you. I'm going to have more lives coming up in the future. I just wanted to kind of get my feet wet with it and try it and see how this would work. I mean, I use my phone primarily, so I wanted to see how this would work on here. And it wasn't even like letting me for a while. It kept saying that I wasn't, Oh, that's cool. That's fine. It's kind of my fault. I didn't really get to advertise much for it. It was kind of just like, I'm going to jump on tonight and try live. So definitely next time, I would love to chat with you. But all right, guys. Hope you guys have a good night. And if I don't talk to you, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And enjoy your time with your families and... Oh my god. I might have to search that. I hope they don't ever contact me wanting to review their products. Oh, are you back again? Oh, he keeps licking me. Yes, Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you have a good night. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.